Meg burning with rage as Charles cut all her inheritance after shocking claim let William be king. Prince Charles has seen a rise in favourability over the past few years, the new analysis has shown. And almost half of those polled believe he would do a good job as king. But despite this encouraging data for the future king, there is still a large group of people who would prefer the heir to the throne to step aside in favour of Prince William and allow him to become the next sovereign after the end of the Queen's reign, the analysis shows. Out of the 2,055 Britons aged between 16 to 75 polled online from March 24 to March 25, 42% want to see the Duke of Cambridge be crowned king next rather than his father. Only 24% of those surveyed said Prince Charles should not stand aside for William, while 29% have no strong feelings either way. The Queen's firstborn was created Prince of Wales on July 26, 1958, some 6 years after he became the heir apparent. In July 1969, Her Majesty led the investiture ceremony in Wales during which Charles was officially crowned Prince of Wales. Prince Charles has seen an encouraging rise in favourability among Britons since 2018, according to a comparison between the most recent Ipsos poll on the royals and a similar one carried out 4 years ago. The Prince of Wales would do a good job as Britain's head of state according to 48%. Only 19% said they expect him to perform a bad job, while 27% didn't have a strong view on this. The older generations appear to be keener on thinking Charles would be a good king. Among the people aged between 55 to 75, 59% said he would do a good job as sovereign, while only 16% spoke against it. Charles performed well also among those aged between 35 to 54, with 49% of the people in this age group thinking he would do a good job against 18% believing he would not be a good king. When analyzing the thoughts on Charles as king among Gen Z and millennials, people aged between 16 to 34, it emerged 38% said he would be a good sovereign against 22% who think he would perform badly. The Ipsos study also showed that those who voted for the Conservative Party in 2019 are also more likely to be hopeful when it comes to how Charles would perform in the role of king than Labour voters. Of those who described themselves as Tory voters in the last general election, 66% said he will be a good king, compared with 42% of Labour voters looking favourably at his future reign. The Ipsos poll also showed Prince Charles's favourability has grown since 2018. When comparing data taken from an Ipsos Global Advisor poll of 1,000 British people aged from 16 to 64 in 2018 to the latest Ipsos survey, Prince Charles gained 11 percentage points. 43% of the people who spoke in the survey about their views of the royals last month said to have a favourable opinion of the Prince of Wales. Prince Charles isn't the only member of the royal family to have made a gain in favourability over the past few years. In other news, Meghan Markle has been called out for her alleged attempts to keep trading Duchess title for the American dream. US commentator Lee Cohen made this shocking claim just recently. He was quoted telling Express UK, "They performed exactly as one would expect for who they are. In that role, that's probably an appropriate place for them." But where the Sussexes, the couple and in particular Ms. Markle, wrangle many here in the US as well as in Britain is when she uses her royal title. As a scholar and enthusiast of the British monarchy, I hold a view of the monarchy's benefits that many American countrymen don't share. Nevertheless, most of us can spot opportunists, and it is plain when Ms. Markle offers political opinions using her platform of fame, she is trading off the title that she gained through marriage but then stepped away from. She and Harry rejected real and meaningful royalty for superficial Hollywood fame.